The internet is going mad right now. It's going mad. Now, you guys know me. I'm a sports journalist, new sports journalist. I only talk about sports, and I like to stay in my lane. But when I watch this video, and I don't usually like to cover these kind of topics, but when I watched this video, I noticed that there was a lot of running in it. So in my mind, that qualifies as sports, which means it's in my jurisdiction, which means I got to talk about it. What do you want to say? I got to talk about it. Kidavelly, 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 Kidavelly. And there's a lesson to be learned there. This is why I'm covering it. I'm covering it for educational purposes. For all you kids out there and all you people out there who are on the internet running up your mouth, just know that when you're running up your mouth, you might have to take some licks. You might just catch some licks. And unfortunately, that's what's happened to this brother today. And listen, look, Kidavelly clearly is a mental health sufferer. He's touched. He's been touched. You know what I mean? He ain't all there. But he was running his mouth and he got caught up. And he had to get some licks. He got some licks. He got some licks. He got some licks. And I don't want to hear that them licks didn't hurt, because when we watched this video and they tried to take down the original video, I had to go digging and I found some shit. And I found some shit. So that's what we're going to be reacting to. In fact, we're reacting to a reaction. To a reaction. I don't know what Kidavelly was, I don't know what he was thinking. He must have knew he was going to get some licks. And this is the thing with the internet. The internet's making people think they can do whatever they want and be whoever they want to be. And it's true, you can do that. But in real life, you can only be who you are. You know what I mean? And in this situation, he was the man that took some licks. He took some licks. Now let's go and look at the video and see what all the fuss is about. Oh, this brother's only gonna call the man a rapist and a pedophile online. He done that online. He called the man Jimmy Savile online for the whole world to hear it. You people telling me that he was expecting no licks? Kidavelly is crazy. Kidavelly is crazy. He lost his mind. He's lost his mind. Let's keep watching this. I mean, it's one thing talking about this music. Yeah, Ambush's music's, you know, yeah. But, you know, call the man a pedophile, a rapist online. Why you got a hairstyle like that? I don't know which is worse, the comments or the hairstyle. I don't know which one's worse, the comments or the hairstyles. But kids, don't follow this man, because you might get caught and you might have to hold some licks. And as you can see, or you're gonna see, Kidavelly couldn't back that talk. He could talk it, but he couldn't walk it. Let's keep watching this. Right, so here we go, back into it. There's a lot of running being done. And then just stop that there. This is what I'm talking about. So now you booked upon a man and you're running like crazy. It's crazy. This nigga's running though. He running like how Mo Farah was running when he was winning all them gold medals. I don't want to hear that he wasn't scared. Look at the way the brother's running. That brother's, he looking back and everything to see if he's increasing distance. Kidavelly. All through roadworks and everything. All through roadworks and everything. It's already a tight space. Now you got a brother who's been mashed up running. Look at your head. Also, I'll put out that none of these brothers are going to win the 100-meter sprint anytime soon. Them two brothers are slow. I don't know what black country they're from, but they must be producing slow brothers over there. Look at your head. Pussy. Pussy. Look at you. Say sorry, Ambush. Now the man's ran into the coffee shop, and the first thing he does is he gets a chair and he don't use the chair as a weapon. That don't even make no sense. You got a chair here Use it as a weapon. The way he's put the chair down, look like he put it down because he's upset that he made Ambush do all that running and he wants him to take a seat so Ambush can get a rest and then finish licking him up. Why didn't you lick him with the chair?
Pussy, look at you. Say sorry, Ambush.
No sense.
Say sorry,
That
Ambush.
man with that chair.
Go on. Say sorry, bad man. Huh? What do you want me to move to you again? Huh?
Look at the size of that cocoa. Look at the size of that cocoa. Let me tell you one thing we know about that cocoa. One thing we know from the size of that speed bump in the middle of his forehead. That's what it looked like, a speed bump in the middle of his forehead. That kind of cocoa there has been given to him by a brother whose knuckles have close links to the motherland. Yes, I'm talking about Africa. That's one of them. We walk to the well cocos. Die a European cocoa, bro. Die a European cocoa. And Kidavelly said they're going to need a construction team and reconstruction. A construction team and reconstruction. You them, look at the brother's face. The man even said, do you want me to move to you again? And my man just stumbling around. He didn't even try and defend himself. But he was on the internet talking shit with a crazy hairstyle. But he couldn't stand on business when he got caught. That's what I'm trying to show you. Lesson to be learned here, kids. Lesson to be learned here, kids. Chat shit. You might can hold some licks. You might can hold some licks. Hopefully, Kidavelly's okay. You know, them licks might have helped him get through whatever mental problems he's going through because it looked like he took some licks. And we already spoke about the knuckles. Them Congolese licks that he just took just then. Poor Kidavelly, man. Poor Kidavelly. And all because, you know, he wanted to diss a man on the internet. And it wasn't too bad when he said, oh, you're like Barnsley FC and bouncers like this. That's cool. That's just his opinion. Your music shit. That's cool. You called the man a rapist and a pedophile online. You must have been expecting. I think you wanted them licks. You wanted them licks. And then you made the man run for the licks. He should have given you more licks for making him run. Don't make no sense. I'm out of here, man. But lesson to be learned, kids. You don't have to be a fool to be cool. Don't follow Kidavelly. You know, make sure whatever you say you're accountable for. You know what I mean? And if you do anything on the internet and you end up running away from somebody, you got to swim away from somebody, you got to high jump away from somebody, know that I class that as sports. I'm a sports journalist. Don't get mad at me. Nobody don't get mad at Trevor McDonald. When he's reporting the news, I'm just reporting the news doing the same thing. I'm out of here.